Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
We own it. We own
that one up back at the 16-yard line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of 20.
Not playing. Oh, yeah.
On play action, Allen.
Go get his Allen.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That's all about.
Did he keep the feet?
Oh, my Lord.
He got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
I'm about to say, no, let that shit.
For about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The run got 4.
Shouts out to us that call us the Walker.
Singletary
walk that boy down, man. Let's do it. Walk that boy down.
He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there.
No fucking way. No fuck.
And they are able to stop it.
Alright, fuck it. Oh, it's fucking rhyme, bro.
And I took my whole gang, got the whole team on my back, and I brought the whole gang with me. I don't hear niggas, I'm talking about everybody, nigga. This is the one they come stand with. It's so good, that's why they run. Turn a lot in a bit, that's a black new kid for things. This is how rock to the side.
No fucking way, bro.
As he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Back to the touchdown pass to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning.
That's all you want to do is run, bro. It's okay, bro. We got something for that shit, bro. That's all you want to do is run, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. That's all you want to do. It's okay, man.
Offense ready to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taking a little bit of the wind out of this offensive sails because they did pretty good last time.
I got a little bitch in the hood, I call her gas, she'll play with that bitch shit. I be fucking this NBA, nigga, bitch, you know I ain't never gonna say shit. You contract me like I play ball, little boy, ain't gonna play with. I told her to look.
Just gotta get started again.
I was riding the ghost to the ghost.
Get loose again. And see if they can get
Man, let me tell you why you taking that. Matt, like, don't run. They walk through, they all get how you ever had them posted. There's too much cash for me to hide, I had to get a little gross on. I fuck around from time to time, I don't show no emotion. But when he died, he had the racks, he had to make a go for him. I hang with the hitters and train the killers and spend all the niggas and so on. I got me a chicken, I brought me a kitten, I want to block me no love. I hang with all the murderers, I'm hitting all the murderers. I'm sitting on the murderers.
From the 45 on second down. Wilson.
That was my fault right there. That was my fault right there, bro.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time when they were a nickel with 5 defensive players on the field.
And that's exactly what DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what passing
we got
can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Watch that quick, watch it.
To the air, Allen finding Knox there, complete, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw, flushed out right, and he finds Beasley, complete.
What?
Touchdown, Bills.
Oh my God.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills add on to their
Bro, did not.
And
Man.
Able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it.
Alright, bro.
And how about the phases of a
Yeah, we
successful
finna play this
catch
shit,
and a
bro.
completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful.
No fucking way, bro.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Shut the fuck up.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Steps away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That shit crazy.
It's a big play there for Seattle. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. Touchdown! Rashad Penny from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. On the move to his left. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion.
Go.
And that makes this a
Go.
1-point game.
Go. Fucking.
After the
I
touchdown,
got hey,
it's
what the
Williams.
murder.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's out of bounds. That's out of bounds.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got
Trying to figure out why they probably went down on Jamal Allen's stats or something, bro. Ain't no fucking way he getting outbeat on these routes, bro.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. From the left side, it's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the
Appreciate it, because y'all niggas really fucking trying me with my defense right now. I got fuck shit like this, bro.
1st and 10. the gun. It's Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That catch good for only a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. Sanders got it for a Bills touchdown. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, tighten up. We got to make a little. We got to make a little changes. That's it.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something.
This nigga right here, funny as hell.
Correct. Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles White touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there.
Oh.
Sitting in a nice royal house watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2 minutes remaining in this first half for
Put
football.
him in the water. I'm going to go get a touchdown.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one
Walk him down.
inside the 20.
Coach, I see a touchdown. Can I take it? I see a touchdown. Can I take it?
Now on first down. DK Metcalf. There to make the break.
Coach, I see a touchdown. Can I take it?
Just an extra play.
Get up, little nigga.
This thing out. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson gonna throw for it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan. And a big turnover there.
I floated that shit. That was on me, bro. That shit slipped. I tried to run with the ball. Fuck it. We'll do it.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to move it away.
Fuck,
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Ooh, good hit, boy.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Good fucking hit, man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so
We good. No fly zone.
No fly zone.
3
timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Sanders. And
Come
he's
on now.
taken down
Now they want
at
to cheat
the
now.
45-yard
Now my
line.
niggas can go through.
So the big
All
play
right.
moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Lock that shit down.
Allen uncorks one for Davis.
How you know? Oh!
It's incomplete.
I like the thought process.
Yeah, you know, good fucks out there on that field, bro. Hey, Sidney Jones, I'm taking you out the game. You drop some stupid shit like that again, bro.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And
We
past
good.
the
We finna
35-yard
get an interception right here.
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
Get
1st and
right
10.
there. We finna get an interception right here. To the crib. To the fucking crib.
Allen gonna throw. Escaping the pressure right.
No fucking way, bro. No fucking way, bro. No fucking way, man. Niggas throwing across his body now. That what we doing?
And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Allen will try to throw for it. Rolling to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker.
That's how I know that nut ass shit was supposed to get picked on the other side, bro.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the
man.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or
Coach,
not.
I'm finna put this ball in the end zone, bro.
Really cost you.
I'm finna put this ball in the end zone, Coach.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Oh, yeah, pass interference. Let's go. Pass interference, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
There's another defensive penalty.
The final shot before break. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Hey, twice. Hey.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Allen. Being chased, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
Guys, it feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That one tossed left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. And this will go to Carson out wide. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, Wilson out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 off the deficit as they now trail by 5. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? And this is going to be a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Throwing now is Allen.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about
pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
He's a very, very fickle man.
Now a 3rd and forever. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Allen now looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups.
He's got him in, complete. Not bad, no way in, touchdown, Tyler Lockett, 74 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for two here. Wilson going to throw for it. They'll roll it that right. And this will be caught. As they convert here for two. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
And that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
So here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football back. It's time to
Hey, stop fucking playing. Oh, bro.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah. Good block. We going.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And Wilson going to keep it again. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. There is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Pressure.
Just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 42 yards on the ground for him so far.
I'd say it's pretty good.
Oh, we're going back to that run.
Back-to-back drives. Let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going.
We're going back to that little run. Oh, Jamal Allen.
The defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it.
Let's get over it, man.
Maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
Oh, yeah.
The Seahawks will have solid field position as they take over at the 45-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
All right, boys. Put the game on read.
He did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now first down, complete downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Sir, he's back.
Here's Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
Sir, was you on the pressure when they thought they?
And the interception by the
It's just over there, man.
leads to a touchdown.
The little bitch ass niggas over there, man.
To throw.
Wilson.
So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on.
Yes, sir. He's back.
Set now to kick this one away.
He thought he had him back.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
He thought.
Be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it in the end zone, not a good one.
He thought in the back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start their next drive, or maybe just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way
We good, bro. Yo, wow.
It didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark. Really all around.
Oh yeah, game time. Game time.
They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next
I
time
see.
the offense gets the ball, I just think about running
Get
it
off.
and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not marks, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I take it.
Incompletion there stops the clock.
Oh, this
Any
is
surprise
what-
they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you get the running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out.
Damn,
the Bills
bro.
are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on.
What the fuck?
Shutting him off, now open field. And he takes us beyond the 35
Oh,
before
man.
going out of bounds. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there for the Bills. Allen now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bills. Gabriel Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Let me go ahead and put the game on.
Back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And did he get the football to break the play?
Appreciate it.
They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Wilson wants to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And nowhere
Come on, bro. That was not the play I was looking for, bro.
The result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it,
that's the play I was looking for right there.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. It's a big play there for Seattle. Wilson. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
What?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing again here. Wilson dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Yeah.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Seahawks
I'm back.
dominated this 4th quarter.
Had to knock him off at hard horse. Had to knock him off at hard horse.
He'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I'm back, little nigga. Let me show you that I'm back, though.
And the Bills are going to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the
Good job,
data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And it will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge is ruled incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab for Josh Allen. And the Bills cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He lets it fly for Lockett. They've got his man complete.
I want another tug.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
That's what I. Yeah, you talking about the real ones, not the fake ones.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Seattle. Here's Reed. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. He'll be marked down at the 27. 6 with a gain of 7. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson rolling to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. This is the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing with 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way,
and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, 37 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2. Touchdown. Here's Myers. Put it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And boy, got a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 1st down, Wilson, flush to his right. To get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short. This time at the 5-yard line. Shotgun. Wilson dumps that off to Curry as running back. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Wilson on the move to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Some bad Super Bowl memories certainly surfacing for the Seahawks. Another pick thrown from the 1-yard line. If we were both here together, there's no way you could convince me that they did that. That this was going to happen again. Same spot and another interception.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Here's Allen on first and 10. Flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. On first down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Down to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On third down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. I don't think there's anyone who can possibly doubt how fast he can run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go get it, big man.
And for the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give, Singletary right side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And now they'll throw with Allen. Rolling to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Brooks gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. Finding Knox there, complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Allen going to throw. Sanders has the first down and much more. And so the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it?
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team, because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape.
He's got him in, complete, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Wilson going to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. And that was the old QB one-man band play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
in the
Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Steps away to his left. Left side here to Sanders. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Flush to his right. First down and more for Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen forced out to his left. That's complete to Davis. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Buying time. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Reed. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Come to the line to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball, perhaps, but above all, play your game.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. To the air, Allen. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Allen flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Reed returning. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. Going deep for Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs 33 yards. And the Bills have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Seattle. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Bilsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, and that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And Diggs has it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st down, Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox there to make the grab. And the Bills will extend their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. It's a big play there for Seattle. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Allen hit. He lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Steps away.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Sanders. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Flush to his right. And this one caught by Beasley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Flush. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. On the move to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Allen going to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the deep over the middle. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Flush to his right. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Rolling to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. A critical error there in a tight game to the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's Wilson, rolling to his right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Reed. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. First throw of overtime for Allen. Steps away. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. Slide. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Singletary again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the West.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gain there for the Bills. Well, in overtime, I think Coach is always wondering where's that magic line for my kicker. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as